Hey, what's up, Internet? This is Forerunner, and today I'm going to be explaining a couple of these patches that I made. Going to be going over a few ways how to use them in the correct intentional way. They are all located in my sample pack, which you can download through my Facebook, which they're free, so yeah, go get those. Yeah, it's got a cool, you know, breaks, shit, and shit. Just making some other world stuff. Yeah, we're gonna teach you that shit. Anyways, let me start off with one of the latest ones that I did, which is called the Demon Saw. The Demon Saw is one of my favorites. It's got just such a flat sine-ish style to it, but it just sounds thick. So let me run this down. Through the bottom right here, we have the bandpass and the bandwidth, which are already macroed to 5 and 6, which control bandpass on the second filter. You could get this. You could look at what I did. It's nothing that special. It's relatively simple. After that, do some compression. Make sure it doesn't go too crazy, but make it get a little flatter, a more thicker sound. And this is what happens when you move these macros. So this is like a little sound. Let me give you a bit. Now that's just like the most basic thing, but you could go really like out there. So you could just do some shit with this. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. This one is relatively simple since I don't really have anything going after this. If you're going for like a old school dubstep styled bass, this works fucking awesome with anything that you can throw at it when it comes to that. And it works really well when you combine it with other effects, but I'll show that other one later. Now rundown's the Demon Saw, so let's get rid of that. And let's go into the Industrial Oscillator. This one is a take on some crazy shit that I got from a friend, and then I was like, okay, I like how it sounds, but I don't want to use it in that form, and it sounds cool. Like his thing is his thing, and I didn't want to take that. So what I did is just I kind of made it in such a way to take away the LFOs and give the person all the control. So this works really nice when it comes to leads or something, when you want to get a really industrial sounding thing. And let me explain how that goes. So let me just fuck around with this for a bit. And keep an eye over here on the 4 macros so you can figure out. The dry, wet, and size is for reverb. Those are really nice if you want to get some crazy sounding, like screeching hallway type bullshit. But just listen to this. Now that's fucking like crazy loud shit. I know someone's gonna make something cool with this, so yeah, fucking take it. The premise is the same thing for that one. since the Demon Saw and the Industrial Oscillator is the only ones that I do without post-processing, because I like how it sounds with the basic sound. The post-processing in that could be later affected by your choice of whatever compression effect or whatever. Me personally, I like it flat like that because it just has so much capability to just destroy the sound. Now, what's another one that I have? Oh, now here's the one that I have in the what is this? In my sample pack that I released for Neurohop Forum. You should definitely check out the website. I post all the time. I'm always on the threads posting things. There's a couple good artists on there that you should check out, and trust me, you'll find a lot of shit being given away. So now, this is my concept of replicating what the virus does. If you don't know what that is, just look it up, like Virus DI or whatever. And this is the shittiest attempt to try to copy that. And I really do mean it's like the shittiest attempt, because I literally just went on the forums for like a virus website or whatever, and they told like all the specifications, how to make their races and shit, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just take that and I'll make something similar to it. So I built this with all macros controlled by here to pretty much make the most standard sound ever, but it is very expansive because you can move all these oscillators to a different one and you will get completely different sounds out of it, which is cool because since there's three in all of these, so you can really mix and match and you can get some crazy sounds. I'll show you some of the ones I have later, which are the patches, but I'm not going to show you those because I'm only giving one patch, because honestly you don't need those. You can make your own and it sounds really nice. So this might sound fucking weak. Don't bitch at me yet, so just listen to this. Yeah, that you probably couldn't even hear that because it's so low, and it's, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little underdone. You have to go on the 50, and you basically need to do everything of processing after this. I have personally made one or two actually that I really liked for this, that really bring out the fatness in it, and it brings out a lot in a lot of different other sounds. So this one right here is kind of like my example of post-processing. Now I'll run this down real quick so you can understand what's going on. You don't necessarily need these, but they help. So if you do get them, just follow this concept. In the beginning of the post-processing, you get all the layers separated into three. So you have one audio in, one audio in, one audio in. And I like to keep the sub bass low pass at 300 and increase with distortion at whatever, just standard. Keep it mono because it really brings out the fatness in it, just for the sub bass. Next, I'm trying to go for the mid range, and this right here is an all pass. I'm not entirely sure what the all pass filter is. What I do know is that whenever you do move like the frequency for the all pass, you get in like very diverse kinds of sounds. So it's really about your preference on what you want to go for. I just put 700 because I thought that was like decent, but you can go all over the place with this. Next is the stereo. Oh yeah, and I forgot. This one's also mono because it's going to be mid-range, so you're not going into the highs yet, and you want the highs to be splitted. So you go into the stereo on the highs, which is normally the comb, and that just brings out the screechiness of the sound. I'll show you this right now, though. The wave shaper is the finalizing to to the whole thing, which gives a really good thick dynamic to it. But then you have to do some post EQing. That is done over here. This is a very simple layout. It's nothing special. It's just bringing out the highs, bringing down the painful 200s, I mean, because those are fucking annoying. Camel fat, I don't use it for distortion. I use it for a little bit of flanger, a little bit of EQ, a little bit of compression, a little bit, I don't even know if I'm really using that. But, yeah, it's nothing that special, just kind of fattening it up, not much. And then right here, I like my Volcano from Fab Filter to do the phasing effects because they just sound really nice. They sound really original in this. I go about maybe 2 o'clock. It sounds really thick, really nice. So let me give you a little explanation of how this sounds before and after. This is before all the post-processing. Alright, and this is after. Now, the reason it probably just sounds very basic is because that's the idea. This is the most basic patch you can have. It's all saws. It is nothing special. And if that's what you're going for, well, fuck, then there, take that. But there's a lot of possibilities that you could really go with it. These are a couple other patches that I made, so here, try to see how this goes. Sounds really nice. What else? That's pretty thick. What else? So, like you can hear, the possibilities are all there. You can really expand it to whatever you want. And it's really just very easy to use with macros. Hopefully you guys will like it. If you do, please leave a comment. Please tell me if, things I can do for the future, things that I could probably improve on. Or, just send a little support. Yeah. Like I said, this one specifically is coming with the sample pack that I released, but I will be readjusting it, I think, because some of them wasn't working on Ableton Live 8. I did build this all in Live 9, so if you're into it, if you're into 9 instead of 8, you have more chance of getting this to work. But if you don't, then I'll try to fix that as fast as possible. It's just time consuming because I don't really know what the problem is. So, yeah, go do that. And also, I might also want to add, I want people to go support a little website right here. It's called Neurohop Forum. This is a little website where I publish this sample pack at. And they're really cool people, small little community that we got going on. And we post a bunch of things. We got a YouTube channel coming up. And hopefully we could get things going on. Right now I'm a moderator. And you could send me messages on this or Facebook and SoundCloud. I'm always on SoundCloud, just doing shit. So make sure you follow me. No, not follow. The fuck is this? Twitter? No. Make sure you like and, show some support. So anyways, this is Forerunner, and it's me, signing out.